Hi, welcome to day 20 of Purpose-Driven Church for Unificationists. Today we're going to finish up the chapter on defining our purposes. So we just finished going through Rick Warren's 5 purposes for a church, and so now we're going to look at what they came up with for Saddleback Church. So Saddleback's purpose statement involves 5 words that they felt were summarizing Christ's mission for the church. To magnify, to celebrate the God's presence in worship, mission, to communicate God's word through evangelism, membership, to incorporate God's family into our fellowship, maturity, to educate God's people through discipleship, and ministry, to demonstrate God's love through service. So they integrated all 5 words into their purpose statement, which is to bring people to Jesus and membership in his family, develop them to Christ-like maturity, and equip them for their ministry in the church and life mission in the world in order to magnify God's name. He said that there's 3 important distinctions that are important about Saddleback's purpose statement. First, it is stated in terms of results rather than terms of activities. First, 5 measurable results are listed. Most churches, if they have a purpose statement, usually stated in terms of activities. For example, we edify, we evangelize, worship, etc. This makes it harder to evaluate and quantify. They're very results-oriented at Saddleback, which I really appreciate. Second, I want you to notice that Saddleback's purpose statement is stated in a way that encourages participation by every member. People must be able to see how they can make a contribution toward the goals of your church. The mission must be stated in a way that everyone can not only believe in, but they can participate in it. If your statement doesn't allow individual participation, very little will get done. And then third, and most importantly, notice that we've arranged the 5 purposes into a sequential process. Every purpose statement needs a process to fulfill it. If not, you simply have a theological statement that sounds good but produces nothing. Instead of trying to grow a church with programs, focus on growing people with a process. This concept is the heart of being a purpose-driven church. I really like that. I really like that. Our process for implementing the purposes of God involves 4 steps. We bring people in, we build them up, train them, and send them out. We bring them in as members, we build them up to maturity, we train them for ministry, and send them out on a mission. If I were to use business terms, I'd say that our church is in the disciple development business, and that our product is changed lives, Christ-like people. Every great church has defined its purposes and then somehow figured out a process or system for fulfilling those purposes. A clear purpose statement will provide the direction, the vitality, the boundaries, and the driving force for everything you do. So and looking at this, and that's the end of the chapter. Next we'll go into communicating your purposes. But I really like this because I think there's 2 points that really stick out to me. The point about really focusing on creating results, and actually everything around what you do, including your purpose statement, obviously, is directed towards creating results. And then also the importance and the emphasis on creating a program, not programs, but the focus on growing people with a process. So their whole mission or their whole purpose statement as a church is that they take people in, they grow them, they develop them, and then they mature them, and then train them, and then send them out to do greater work in the world. However that manifests at Saddleback, I really don't know. I guess missions, trips, and things like that, I really don't know. But the focus is on people and the focus is on results, which are the 2 most important things. So that's all for today. And like I said, tomorrow we'll go into chapter 6. Thank you.